Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is a Wednesday, December 12th, and Christmas is right around the corner, man. Saint Nick is in the house. That's right, making sure that if you're naughty or nice. So make sure you're naughty and nice. Be nice. Get those nice gifts and have a good time. That's all life is. It's too damn short. Got all these bickering and fights and all this stuff. It's nuts. Live life, enjoy, have a cocktail, watch the pit, go out and see some live music, and enjoy. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the men and women in the military, and our veterans who fought for our country. It's showtime. Let's go to work. Is that the question of the day? How are you guys doing, everybody? Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. It's Wednesday. It's time for our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Christmas lights on sale all month long. Outdo your neighbors with strings of 100 starting as low as $9.99. It's that simple, folks. Be sure to stock up on all your Christmas decorating supplies with 20% off all Celebration Christmas lighting. And this year, they went all out on unique and quirky Christmas gifts and stocking stuffers, including the perfect pets. That's right, the lifelike sleeping pet that breathes. They're wonderful companions for seniors, children, providing a lifelike, loving ownership and experience, starting at $35.99. That's our friends from Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Ace Hardware. Raffaello, Jackie, and the crew, always do an incredible job. Guys, how we doing? Let's see who's actually watching today. Lilia, David, Ryan, Albert. What's up, guys? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Forget happy holidays. It's Merry Christmas. People get offended with that. Look, for years, it was Merry Christmas. All the time. All the Christmas songs say Merry Christmas. There might be 3 or 4 that say Happy Holidays, but that's it. The rest are Christmas. Even it's funny, the Jewish songwriters, most of them were all Jewish, and they wrote Christmas songs because that's where the money is. It made a lot of money. I think Irving Berlin, think about the money he made with White Christmas. Still one of the biggest selling songs of all time. Smart. All right, what do we got? Tonight, I'm off. It's a Wednesday, and I'm off. Right? Off. So, me and the boys from Hardcore Italians, Joey Spins, Danny Mazzi, Mikey from Hardcore, and we'll be going to the Chicago Blackhawks meet the New York Rangers tonight. So we're going to be excited to watch that. A little fun. Now, tomorrow, there's no Ocean's Pit on Thursday, and there's no Ocean's Pit on Friday because I have double shows. Tomorrow we have a private party for the software outlet called LinkedIn. We're doing their Christmas party tomorrow during the day with Ocean's Rat Pack, and then Positano's at night with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. Friday, we're doing the party for the mayor of Rosemont, his Christmas party, and then Friday night we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock, and Saturday, 2 shows at the beautiful Lyric Theater, returning for our 3rd successful holiday Christmas show at the Lyric Theater with Ocean's Rat Pack and the big band. That's right. We got a whole nice band behind us at the Lyric Theater this Saturday. Blue Island, Illinois, going back to the south side. So I will be picking my Rangers. I will have my Rangers jersey. Even though I like the Blackhawks, but I will be voting for my Rangers. That's right. There's my good buddy Carlo Joseph. What's up, buddy? I hope you're doing well. All right, so what do we talk about? I want to thank Pasquale Gian Pietro, and he is the CEO manager of Marconi Foods. Now, Marconi Foods makes a bunch of different Italian products. The Giardiniera, the hot Giardiniera, the mild Giardiniera. So it's funny because I love that stuff. I love hot Giardiniera, and that's probably why my voice is a little raspy right now. But anyway, because I put it in my salads. I put it in my meals. I put it on everything. I put it on sandwiches. Anyway, so we were doing the Columbus Day Parade. About 2 floats down from us was the Marconi Foods float. So I get up to the guy, hey, how you doing? Oh, my God, I love your stuff. I brought him over to our float, the Tony Ocean float, introduced him, everybody. And he goes, give me your card. I'll send you something. A couple weeks go by, and came a nice package of 2 mild Giardiniera and 1 hot Giardiniera. So thank you, Pasquale from Marconi Foods. Go out and get the great bottled jar of Giardiniera. Fantastic stuff. I love it. Mary, how are you doing, my friend? Robert, the general, is in the house. Angelo, what's up, my brother? Happy holidays. Peter Prado is in the house. Isn't that cool, Cup? From my son, Tony. Action speaks louder than DNA. Thanks for being better than my real dad. Wow. Pretty cool. Thank you, Tom. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day. Jill, how are you doing? They are located in Des Plaines, and we have been in the plant. There's my buddy. Buddy, happy birthday to Vinny Samausen, another family member. Happy birthday to Vinny. Buddy, you got a lot of birthdays this December. All right, so I also want to pray to my good friend, Carol Minotti. Unfortunately, she got some news that she got cancer again. So, Carol, we're praying for you, hon, and I hope you guys are doing well. Do the best you can. Our prayers are for you. You got this, Carol. You got this. Natalie, how are you doing? Louis Pipes, that Giardiniera is so good for you. And put it on your shoes, and it would taste good. Pipes, you're right, my brother. Louis Pipes is in the house watching. Don't forget to see Felix Greco and Louis Pipes going to be joining us as some of the great singers for the big birthday bash. We got 2 coming up. Rose, my brand, happy birthday to your father, 87 years old. Rose, to your dad today. All right, so December 27th, Taverna on Division. Saturday night is sold out. That's Melrose Park. Big bash that's going to start at 8 o'clock. And we got some surprise guests. I know Louis Pipes and Felix will be joining us there. We got some more surprise guests. The following night or day on Sunday, the 28th of December, will be at JMO's. We're going to the South Side. Now, the last time I was at JMO's is with Ocean's Rat Pack. So I've never played there as Tony Ocean. I got Tony Ocean in the main event band. I got Danny Ramundi, Tony Toto, Daryl Armenstadt, Dante on keys. So we're going to have 2 keyboard players, a big bash, big party, a lot of guests coming up, surprise guests. JMO's, the 28th of December on the south side of Mokina, Illinois. 3 to 7. $25 gets you not only the show, but it gives you the Italian buffet, pasta, Italian beef and sausage, pizza, all included, baby. And it's going to be from 3 to 7. Tony Ocean and the main event band, some birthday Vegas bash. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm excited about turning 63, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. Let's look, another thing too. There's so much crap going on in this crazy world in life. And life is short. And unfortunately, when you have life, when life is this way, and we're so different in so many ways, so many people, and we're all We all have our own personalities, our own ups and downs, our own little cliches, our own little things that we do that we're noted for. 63, my brother. I'm getting old, James. Hammer, what's up? So it's important, especially during the holiday seasons. There might be some people out there that might be not doing well or under the weather. Maybe go out and give them a text or give them a call. Say, hey, man, life's too damn short. I just want to see how you're doing. You'll be surprised how many times a little text or a phone call can go miles and miles away. It really can. It can make a lot of people smile. And wow, because we're all busy. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We're all busy with families, jobs, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever we're doing. So it's very, very important that we need to be nice. And it's very important to reach out to people who might be going through some, and even if they're not going through some problems, reach out to some friends you haven't talked to in a while. Hey, man, what's going on? It can work. I'm going to tell you what's going on. The Chicago Music Cruise 2026. Oh, this one's going to be good. And I'm going to tell you why it's going to be good. It's a brand new ship. It's the new MSC World America. It's an Italian-owned ship, owned by an Italian, privately owned by an Italian family. It's an incredible ship. It's going to be January 17th to January 24th. It's going to be 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. Miami, Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Ocean Cay. Seventh Heaven and Tony Ocean in the main event band. Now, I hope you guys can join us on this one because it's going to be a lot of fun. And here's what you do. Go to chicagomusiccruise.com, put in Tony Ocean, or better yet, pick up the phone and call our friend Mary Grievous, of course, at 630-688-1725 and say, hey, I want to go on the ocean with Ocean. Jerry Lynn in the house, Grassroots. My favorite Grassroots songs, Heaven Knows. I do it in my show. I do Heaven Knows, Where Were You When I Needed You, Let's Live for Today, Wait a Million Years, oh my God, Bella Linda. The songs just go on and on, the Grassroots. The great Rob Grill, who just celebrated a birthday, belated birthday. Anyway, so go to Chicago Music Cruise, 7th Heaven, Tonio. It's going to be a lot of fun. MSC World America. What a way to start off your new year doing that. Okay. Coffee drinkers. Coffee drinkers. People drink coffee for what reason? I'm going to tell you why. They say they do it to give you energy. Coffee does not actually give you energy. Science proved it. It does not fuel you. It borrows energy that you don't have to make you keep going with coffee. I drink 1 cup of coffee a day, and it's the morning, and I drink a decaf cup of coffee, and I drink it only because for the throat. Right now, I'm drinking some tea, believe it or not, and usually I don't drink tea, but I drink tea when the voice is a little, especially with all the work I got coming up. I can't lose the voice, Ryan, thank you, buddy. Well, thank you for the early birthday. That's right, 28th. I'll be 63 years old. Regular coffee? No, I don't drink regular coffee. That stuff will kill you. All right, here we go. What else we got? I never heard of this. Steak joint, voted the best steak joint in North America, is right here in Illinois, right here in Chicago. It's called the Asador Bastion, Asador Bastion, Bastion Steakhouse, according to ABC. I've never heard of it. I have no clue where it's at. So it should be interesting to see about it. I don't know if anybody's been there. Water is the best drink for your body in warm temperature. Oh, Peter. Vodka is good for you too, brother. And I love the cold. No bingo and pickleball here and shuffleboard here. All right, little vodka, little tea, covered on both sides. So I got full coverage. Oh yeah, lemon, honey, lemon. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. All right, so yesterday I was talking about different places that are opening up, with all this crazy stuff going on in the world with these stores, and a lot of businesses are closing. We just mentioned yesterday the Dollar Generals are opening like 350 new stores. But here it is, Value City. Remember Value City Furniture, right? When I was growing up, it was Harlem Furniture and Value City Furniture. They're closing 33 stores. I mean, that was like something I always, that's more stuff that I talk about on the show, that more stuff that from your childhood is just going away. Value City closing its stores. According to NBC, Illinois residents, digital IDs will be ready. Are you ready for this? Digital regular IDs, digital driver's license, state IDs. Apple is unveiling this new digital ID system, and pretty soon all this will be on digital ID, state ID, all that stuff, passports. It's going to be interesting. No yelling. No, Dave, I will not. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Polk Brothers, Boyd. My mother lives down the street from the old Polk Brothers. So I did too growing up. And then, of course, that mysterious Greek fire. That Polk Brothers. Anyway, right? Polk Brothers. Oh, good one, Boyd. Good one. Good one. Good one. How about this? Interesting. This is interesting. An all-female bar closed after the first night because no one bought a single drink of liquor. It's not a joke. It's actually true. Some woman opened a bar and only females are allowed in it. And they said that it closed the week after because nobody was buying any booze. You guys are funny. You guys, funny, as Al Pacino would say. Helen Tenuta, what's up? That was a three-day burn. Joanne Lulo, what's up, my dear? Helen, how are you doing? Tesla, the electric car, the electric truck that was going to take over the world. There's 800 million Teslas, Cybertrucks still unsold. 800 million Tesla unsold Cybertrucks. Nobody's buying it. Done. Finished. Closed. Who still has snowman? I still have the snowman. My mom and dad has the snowman from Pork Brothers, General. Harlem Avenue going forward. Elmwood Park used to be lined with furniture stores. Most all gone. That's what I was meant, Jerry. Remember the big signs? It would be that, Harlem Furniture, right? Value Furniture, all those places down Harlem Avenue. Everything had a sale. Big sale. Going out of business sale. Changes. Remember Changes where we buy all our clothes? If I can walk in, Changes. Ooh, I still got some stuff from that. That's how good that stuff is, and they still last. Kathy Eppolito, what's up, my dear friend? How are you doing in beautiful California out there? I bet you it's warm. Gregory Sierra passed away. If you remember, he was on the TV show Barney Miller, and he was also played Julio on Sanford and Son. Dies at the age of 83 years old. Tesla is junk. I love Elon Musk, though. I love Musk. So that's all I can say. Knicks win again, Ryan. They are just killing. The New York Knickerbockers are just killing. All right, what else we got here? Jenny Bush Hager. She has a show on mornings. Today with Jenny and Friends. It used to be Today with Jenny and Hogar, whatever her name is. She retired. So people asked her, how come she can't get her dad on the show? Of course, former President George Bush. Well, she said exactly this. Her father says, I don't watch your dumb show. Her father telling her that she doesn't watch her dumb show. I finally agree with President Bush once that her daughter has a dumb show. Just my opinion. Danny Mazzy. Danny, I'm going to see my buddy Danny tonight, this afternoon, soon. And don't forget, we're going to go to Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. Buy local, shop local. Go out and get some superb, fine produce at Armando's Supermarkets in Elgin, Illinois. Pokalee got me started playing guitar. Oh, the Pokalele? Oh, okay, all right. Frankie, I miss cruising Harlem. Yeah, it used to be fun. Frank Multi-Furniture Store next to our family business meat company. Frank, how you doing, buddy? Frank Marone, hope you're doing well, pal. I used to love going down Harlem Avenue. But remember as a kid, hey, you had the car like this, you had the gold chains, hanging out at Wags, White Castle on one side, there was Wags on the other side. Oh my God, those were the times with the Italian. I never had an Italian American jacket. I got one years later in life, and you know who gave it to me? Danny Mazzy. Danny one day gave me an Italian American jacket. This had to be maybe 5 years ago, but I never had one as a kid growing up. You know, because we were like the rockers. We were like the burnouts. We didn't wear that shit. You know. Yeah, the old Italian American. Gigantic orange chair in the parking lot. There you go. Wags. Oh, man. Okay. Southside, listen to this. That's where my dad's beauty school was. I remember. Eppolito Hair Salon, hair beauty schools. I remember passing it all the time, Kathy. Eppolito Hair. Yeah, that's what it was. The studio where the school was where girls or guys who wanted to learn how to cut hair would go to Eppolito. That was the spot. Skips. Look, I might have passed Skips, but I don't remember actually going there. Like I said, I'll be 63, so some of those places I remember, some of those places I've never been to. So I have no clue, but I've heard of Skips, but I don't know if I've ever actually been there. But since I don't remember much from my past, I could have been there. Next to the House of Italian Shoes. And then, guys, my Carrara shoes, my grandfather had Montecatini shoes. It was Venus Travel and then Montecatini shoes, which later became Carrara shoes. And they used to sell shoes for kids, free Italian shoes for kids. So I remember that all. Armand's, Grand Avenue, they owned by the family. Yeah, too many places gone, Jerry. I do agree. Everybody knew somebody that cut hair, right? I played for the Maroon Soccer Club when I was a kid. There you go, Richard. The Maroons. My mom and dad used to be members there of the Maroons Club. Sure. The good old days, right? And if we knew, and we always couldn't wait to grow up. We couldn't wait to be 18 or 21 and get into the clubs, right? Or move out of the mom and dad's house. If we only knew then what we know now. Peggy Flynn, the 1, 2, 3. Peggy, I think you're still in Wisconsin. How you doing, my friend? Merry Christmas. So we couldn't wait to get the hell out. They're not going to tell me what to do. Wait till I get out on my own. Oh, man, I cherish those times. And it's a shame that it's all gone. It really is a shame. But we're talking about suburbs. The new Boomtown. The new Boomtown is in Chicago. It's in the south side of Illinois, folks. The new Boomtown. I remember when you lived in Elmwood Park, or if you lived in Cicero, some of the people left Cicero and Berwyn and moved to Elmwood Park or Melrose Park. Then they were in Melrose Park, Elmwood Park, and some of them would move to Addison. Then they would leave Addison and move to Huntley. Remember? Well, now, and in certain spots everybody would end up moving to. Right now, the big boom town for all you people on the south side, this is a growing community, and it's growing, and a lot of people are moving there. Plainfield, Illinois. Plainfield is the brand new boom town of the Chicago suburbs. Plainfield, Illinois. Very cool. I love Plainfield. I'm going to be up at Big Sammy's on the 31st of January. It's a Saturday night. We will be back in Plainfield, Illinois. And, of course, I always make the joke that there was the headquarters to the Ku Klux Klan in Plainfield. I don't know if it's still there, but it was at one time. There's Carol Minotti. Carol, we were just reaching out to you, my dear friend, and we hope your prayers to you and your family and everything is going to be okay. You got this, girl. You got this. Pray for you. All right, Plainfield, Tornado Alley, Tornado Land. Yeah, that's true too. But look, every town's got their own whatchamacallit, right? Their own whatchamacallit. I don't even know what they got anymore. All right. So, like I said, no show tomorrow and no show Friday because we are busy as all hell. 2 shows on Thursday. We're doing a Christmas party for LinkedIn during the day, and then we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook. If you haven't been to Positano's in Oak Brook, picture Jilly's on Rush Street. Hammer, guys out there, picture Jilly's on Rush Street, minus the napkins. That's what Positano's is. We're there tomorrow night with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. 7 o'clock showtime. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's tomorrow night. Friday night, Chicago Prime Steakhouse, and Saturday, 2 shows at the Blue Island Theater, the Lyric Theater in Blue Island, Illinois. Patrice, former Chicago Honey Bear in the house. Patrice, it's going to be minus 20 degrees when the Bears play the Cleveland Browns this Sunday at 12 o'clock. Let's see if they beat the Browns because they couldn't beat the Packers. All right, enough of that. Chill, you're going to be there. That's right. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm in a good mood. Now, we're going to talk about something called hunting. And when you talk about hunting, you talk about guns. And you know it's stuff that you're not supposed to talk about, but hell with it. And as I mentioned on Twisted Tuesday yesterday with Carol Brandolino, it's not McDonald's and White Castle and all those places that make you obese. It's not the cigarettes and to give you cancer. It's not the booze to give you the hangover or the DUI, guys. And it's not the gun that kills. It's the people that own. It's the people that eat the shit. It's the people who smoke it. It's the people who drink it too much. We're not talking about I'm talking about moderation, if you can. Times are different now. Okay? But now with these, here it is, the Wisconsin DNR officers is in decline, even though there's 3 million deers in Wisconsin. 3 million deers, but the hunters are in decline because of this whole gun thing. Now, I've known a lot of people who live in Wisconsin, a lot of different parts of the country, in Illinois, different parts that I know, that are hunters. They go out and get the meat. They fill their storage freezers so they have food. And it's not only people that you think it only for people that live out in the forest and in the woods. No. Wisconsin especially, people do it all the time, but it's in decline because a lot of people are not doing it. So, some people say, hey, how can you do this? I don't, much. I love animals. I don't want anybody killing animals. I don't want anybody, shooting lions and giraffes and all that shit. And I don't want anybody shooting deer. But if they're going to shoot them and they're going to eat them and use all the parts to it, then God bless. Then it's good. Grandma. Forget that. That's not important. All right. Anyway, the holidays are right around the corner. 2 weeks away. If you're looking for some last-minute stocking stuffers, Mama D's breads are back. That's right, folks. The holiday favors are here. All their flavors: pumpkin chocolate chip, cranberry, peppermint, caramel apple, banana, blueberry chocolate chip, all this. Call my sister Natalie Bosch at 847-533-0400 or private messenger Natalie Bosch, Bosch. They're $11 a piece, and get ready for the holidays. Stock up those Mama D breads are back in the house. Oh boy, what else we got coming up? Double T, Tony Toto. We'll see you tomorrow at the LinkedIn Oceans Rat Pack LinkedIn Holiday Christmas Party for the social media platform LinkedIn. That will be down tomorrow. The 17th of December will be on the south side again at the Royal Berry around with Oceans Rat Pack. On the 18th, making up for the snow show, will be at Bellagio with the Main Event Band in Roselle on the 18th. December, Speakeasy. On the 20th will be Saturday with the Main Event Band, and Sunday, Sinatra. Sunday, go to oshows.com for tickets. My birthday bash at Taverna on the 27th is sold out. So join us at JMOS in Mokina, Illinois. Tony Ocean Main Event Band. A lot of special guests. $25 get you the show and the Italian buffet. Pizza, sausage, beef, pasta, etc., etc., etc. New Year's Eve will be at Fox River Grove at Avanti's Banquets. We're back. Haven't been there in 5 years. Going back to Avanti's. Avanti's Banquet Hall, of course, is owned by the Chicago Prime Steakhouse and Chicago Prime Italian. They own it. A great deal, $150 per person. Steak, lobster, open bar, hors d'oeuvres, party favors, etc., etc. And we got some shows coming up. January 3rd, back at Johnny's Kitchen and Tap in Glenview. And January 15th, we'll be going to Positano's, not in Oak Brook, in Wheaton, Illinois. In Wheaton, Illinois, January 15th, Positano's Wheaton. And January 29th, Positano's Oak Brook. And then a brand new restaurant that's reopening again in Glenview called Gusto Italian Restaurant in Glenview. My good buddy Jimmy Place, he's got their restaurant is reopened again, and we'll be there February 7th, 2026. Oh, it's time. Yeah, folks, it's time. You know what it's time for? It's time for the weather. Brought to you by our good friends, some JRC Ace Hardware stores. Buy local, shop local, all that good stuff. You know what? With the weather. So, what the hell is it like? It's the JRC Ace Hardware Minute, brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware stores. That's right, the weather today for Wednesday, December 11th. It's 30 degrees out there. Feels like it's 19 degrees. It's 78 humidity, 15 mile-an-hour winds, and there's 20% chance of rain around 6 o'clock. 20%. It's a little cold. It's going to be even colder come this weekend, and they're even saying more snow. So that is your JRC Ace Hardware Minute, brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware stores. Go out and get your water and your bread, because it's going to be another one where you can't leave the house. It's winter, folks. Give it up. It's winter. That's what happens in Chicago in the winter. All right. Family isn't always blood. It's the people in your life who want you in theirs. I think that's so important. The ones who accept you for who you are, the ones who would do anything to see you smile, the ones who love you no matter what. That's what family is to me. I have that family. I have my regular family. I have my music family. I have my clique family. I have my family. I've got friends. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I got some good people around me. But family doesn't necessarily mean blood. And very, very important to always remember that. Mary, 48 degrees and windy in Tennessee. Carol, happy hump day. Thank you. Happy hump day to you too, my friend. Yeah, so family, very, very important, guys. A couple charged nearly $4,500 for 2 Starbucks coffees after selecting no tip option. Wow. Now, we always talk about this no tip thing. A longtime Starbucks couple was shocked when their usual coffee order turned into $4,456 charge. They selected the no tip option, but were hit with a $4,444 gratuity fee, which they didn't notice until their card got declined days later. Starbucks promised refund checks, but the first ones bounced. Eventually, the couple got their money back, but not before nearly canceling a planned trip to Thailand. A reminder, always double check that payment screen. Now, I could see someone putting in no tip, but how do they get to $4,404? I don't know. Michael Angelo Prisco, what's up, buddy? Where you at? Cleveland, Florida, New York? What's up, Michael? We got to get you back on the show again, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, I found out the answer that everybody's been asking. Here it is. I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. We're finally going to find out which one comes first, and I'll let you know. Thank you, Brian, from Plainfield, Illinois, who sent that in. Yeah, you guys are sending me some good stuff. All right, someone will tell you, I love this quote. Yeah, I love this quote. And every single one of you people who are listening to this show, whether you listen to it live or later on and whenever you listen to it, listen to this. This is true blue. True blue. Some will tell you I'm loyal to the end. Some will tell you I'm a piece of shit. Listen to both. They each earned a version of me. They got facts. Wow. You like that? Thank you, Megan Peterson, for sending that in all the way from Louisville. Never mind. We're somewhere out there with the Ville. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. I love some of these quotes. Very, very important. Okay. Top male cheaters. Now, after looking at this list, nobody's safe. I don't know where they came up with this list, but men out there supposedly that are doing this stuff are cheaters. Oh, my voice. All right. Truck drivers, barbers, married men, out-of-state men with 2 kids, men with baby on the way, coaches, plant and oil field workers, construction workers, TWIC card holders, club promoters, lawyers, business owners, UPS, FedEx drivers, mechanics. I mean, who comes up with this shit? What's left? Mormons? Oh, yeah. Okay. You love it? There you go. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe anymore. Never let someone who has done nothing tell you how to do anything. I want you to listen to this, folks. Remember, everybody's got their opinions. Everybody's got their things about life. But never let someone who has done nothing tell you how to do anything. Great quote to live by. Very important quote to live by, actually. it's important. McDonald's. We were just fast food, and when people eating it, that's how they're getting and becoming heavier in their weight. They go to these places all the time. Everything in modern. McDonald's prices. Average price increase across these items 141.4%. Medium French fries at McDonald's were $1.79. In 2024, mid 2024, they're $4.19. That's medium French fries. That's a 134.1% increase. McChickens were $129 in 2019. They're $3.89. Big Mac was $3.99. It's $7.49 now for a Big Mac. 87.7% more increase. 10 McNuggets were in 2019. They're $7.58. And a cheeseburger was $1 in 2019. It's $3.15 now, 21.5% increase. Is that insane or what? Jerry Jams, is that you? I don't know. It says hi, Jerry, so I don't know what Jerry's watching. Could it be Jams? Could it be Maselli? Whoever it is, hi, Jerry. The Italian hand gesture. Where did it come from? Did you know that the famous Italian pinch finger gesture is not a habit, but an actual symbol with a name and a history? It's called the mano a borsa, and it's been shown in paintings, sculptures for centuries. Artists use it to express emotional intensity. Long before it became the global meme, it's one of those little cultural details that shows an impressive Italian communication always been there. Very cool to know. Let us show about big things, folks, Monday to Friday. Remember, no Thursday and no show Friday because these holiday shows are during the day. Okay. Jerry Maselli is in the house. Woo! What's up, brother? I hope you're doing well, pal. My buddy Jerry. All right. Philosophy. Let's see. What is this? Psych. Okay. The more intelligent a man is, the harder it is for him to get a girlfriend. A recent philosophy study suggests that for men, higher intelligent might be needed. And I'm going to tell you why. You have an IQ that's a little higher than normal IQ, right? You probably know the bullshit's coming at you right away. You can read these little red flags, these little things that come out. So the more intelligent you are, it's hard. So you look at someone and say, you might want to give them the benefit of the doubt, which that happens too, but it makes a lot of sense. The more intelligent a man is, the harder it is for him to get a girlfriend. Interesting. Right? That's a sign for what the fuck when you're in traffic. This is the one for traffic. Just like the politician. You're going to go there now, right, your boy? You're going to go there. Oh, I love you, brother. All right. Arizona lawmakers want to lower the age of teens driving. They want to let them start driving at 15 years old. Arizona lawmakers are pushing. You know why? Because they're all 100 out there in Arizona. So the younger guys should take the older people out. That's exactly why. No offense to anybody that wants to go to Arizona, but let's be honest. Population up there has got to start at 70 and up. So if a 14-year-old can start driving now they can take everybody out, take them out for rides, take them shopping, take them to bingo, take them to shuffleboard, take them to get their new teeth, whatever. So that's what they want to do. Let the kid 15 years old. For all you dog owners out there, dogs, this is very true. All about the money. Absolutely. They want the insurance money. Good one, Carol. They want the insurance money. I agree. Good one. Dog owners walk an extra 1 million steps a year and live longer because of it. Now, I love walking the dogs for Almost Home Foundation for Dogs. And when I take Zoe out and walk the dog, that's what a lot of people who have dogs take them out for walks, most of them. Think about it. Owners walk 2,760 more steps per day than the average non-guy that doesn't own a dog. He might walk for she might walk for their exercise, but this is an extra because the guy that exercises or the woman that exercises and has a dog, then they have to walk the dog as well. So they're walking more miles. That's over $100,000 extra steps a year. Very, very cool. So the moral of the story is get a dog. Got fired from my job as a masseuse. Apparently, I rub people the wrong way. Oh, thank you, Peter from Seattle, Washington, sent that in. Oh, you guys come up with some good shit. All right. This is another one. I renamed my Twan. People are really impressed when I tell them I'm going to the gym every morning. Oh, love it. Love it, Dad's jokes. I think you set me up with that. That's funny stuff, Richard. You ever noticed back in the day, there'd be shops and people would live in it. It would be their homes. Like, isn't that weird? Like they would turn their homes into a boutique or a cigar store or whatever, a record store, whatever. Some shops inside their own homes and customers are lining up to the front door. So they put these little novelty stores, little stores, and they live upstairs. What a great idea. Technically, it's a great idea. Best to walk the dog that your ex-wife walks more loyal. There you go. Good one, Peter. So cafes, a lot of places are doing that. Probably a quick way to save, to save money, save rent, whatever it is, Gentlemen, want to make your lady feel special? Place her picture in the kitchen and write Employee of the Month. Joan from Lyons, Illinois sent that in. Oh boy, I'm sure I'm making a lot of fans here today. When did you realize that strap-on spelled backwards is no parts? Yesterday, remember we said therapist? If you look at the way it's spelled, it's the rapist. It's therapist. Now, when did you realize that a strap-on spelled backwards is no parts? Oh, you guys are funny. Boy, you guys are funny. You guys are hitting a million today. That's funny, I thought. Okay. I'm going to talk about something that we're not supposed to talk about, but oh my God, if you get slapped. Good one, Carol. All right. Here's what we're going to talk about real fast.
Just like my Space Force, you're out of this world.
President Donald Trump. In some families, good thing. Some other families, and it's not a great thing. Whether you like the guy, a couple things, and we're just going to stay on this topic very, very brief. Now remember, these are big ifs. Two of my favorite people are just tuned in. Daryl Armenstad, one a great entertainer, musician. Daryl, we're going to see you soon, my brother. And Greg Medea. Greg from Taverna on Division, baby. Can't wait to celebrate my birthday bash, which I think is sold out on the 27th of December. Birthday Bash, Taverna on Division, The Joint, right next to each other. Voted number one patio in the country, baby, in Illinois. So make sure you come out and check out Taverna. Talking about Trump, and this is I there, but this stuff is really mind-boggling to me, and I just want you guys, whether you like it or not, I got it. But it really doesn't say. These are big if. Big if. Now, this if could be anything. If I win the lottery, if I do this, if the big if. If, yes, gas is down. In a lot of places I've seen that, but that's not what I was talking about. If he gives everybody $2,000, if he does that, if he really eliminated income tax. Now, I know this is what they're talking about, and it's a lot of blah, blah, blah. I got it. That's why I'm saying if these things actually happened, and it's a big if. Again, if. Wonder what people would be saying about that individual. Here's a big if sent in by Chris Price. This was sent in by Chris Price. I don't know who this guy is, but he's from Waukesha. If you get the $2,000, if we get to $2,000, if there's no, I think we're going to get a better chance of getting that $2,000 than no income tax ever. If President Trump cured cancer right now, the left would say he's destroying the chemotherapy industry. If. So it's mind-boggling to me. Sounds like an album cover. If. And I want to make sure that you guys know that. If. And we say that every day. If I would have stopped at the light, I wouldn't have gotten the accident. If I didn't have that fifth drink, I wouldn't have got the DUI. If I forgot to pull out, I would, whatever. It's the big if. I know, Carol, I know, but that's a different. We're going to change it now. Which holiday dessert wins in your house? Italians out there, or even non-Italians, but this mostly goes to Italians. Or if you guys have your own style or your own kind of cookies. Strafoni or rainbow cookies for you Italians. Strafoli or rainbow cookies. Rainbow cookies came in at 72 points, and the Strafoli came in at 474 points. Thanks to our good friends from Italian Americans, to Hardcore Italians. Thank you for this poll. Wedding soup and minestrone. Minestrone came in at 210 points, and wedding soup 459. I'm going with wedding soup, and I'm going with rainbow cookies. I'm not going with the other stuff. That's just me. Hardcore Italians keeping it going. And we're going to see my buddy Danny Mazzi tonight from Armando's, and Mikey from Hardcore Italians, and of course my good buddy Joey Spins. And then we're going to do it again in January, and we're going to get my buddy Carlo Joseph to join us. Wedding soup. Yeah. And other news, Campbell's has Campbell's soup in the can. Has just exposed using 3D printed meat in their soups. Now we know what contains bioengineered food ingredients means. That Campbell soup, even if I got it right, even the CEO of Campbell said poor people buy this stuff. Like, wow. Like some of the comments that come out of some people's mouths sometimes. I mean, if you're a giant, it's just weird. Did you hear about the English teacher who went to jail? She got a full sentence. All right. Cannoli, Tony Bisek. What's up, brother? All right. Tell me if this guy has a legit beef here. A prisoner in Iowa argued that his life sentence had technically ended after he briefly died and was relieved. So he got sick. He died. Technically, for a few seconds there, his heart stopped. He's dead. Now, mind you, he has a life sentence. He's dead. His life was revived. He argued that since his heart had stopped, he had legally died and been revived, meant to be now serving a new life beyond the original sentence. Does he have already served his life sentence? Because he died. It's over. According to the Iowa court, his appeals was denied. So he's still going to spend the rest of his life in jail. My doctor asked me if I smoked or drink alcohol. I said I drink it. Interesting. One shot, zero cost, global hope. This was a post that was written in the Russian Times in Russia. Supposedly, they announced a cancer vaccine that could provide free patients worldwide to cure cancer. Supposedly, this is coming from Mind Mirror Cancer Vaccine globalhealth.com. Russia has announced a cancer vaccine that could provide free to patients worldwide. This new treatment aims to train the immune system to find and destroy cancer cells before they grow or spread. Unlike chemotherapy, which damages health cells too, this vaccine works by targeting cancer and its root during the body's own defense into a smart weapon. Early trials shall promise in stopping tumor growth, boosting survival rates, and reduce side effects. I don't think wants to prolong life. I think they're trying to thin out the herd. That's a good one too, Boyd. That's a good one too. The thing that I like about this, guys, and if he's trying to thin out the herd in Russia, like you said, makes sense. It's no cost. That means if you were to go to Russia from here, from the United States, it's no cost to you either. Probably cost you just for the trip and everything. But I'm just saying, that's the difference with Big Pharma. If they have a cure for cancer, if they have a cure for these diseases, we'll never know. We'll never know. It's just sad, though, when it comes from Russia or it comes from another place, another part of the world. It's not in the United States that says, hey, everybody, we can do this for you. See what I mean? We can do this for you. And that's the sad part. Now, you know, they say you look at a man, Italian man, sometimes they look just like their mother when they get older. All right. An Italian man, you take people's health care away. What do you think the results that will be? Yeah, good point. Free health care. That's what we need, Boyd. Free health care. At least I know, like even in Canada, if you've got like you need a major surgery, you have to go to New York, you have to go to the United States. But I'm just talking, you know how much it would help people just for like the diabetes shots or just for the high blood pressure pills or medicine or just some of that stuff that happens to certain people. If they can just save that, just save you on that alone. Crazy. Anyway, to the Italian man, last story. An Italian man hid his mother's death for 3 years to keep collecting her pension and was finally caught when she went to renew her ID dressed as her. You can see this? This is the woman. This is the mom. And this is the guy dressing like the mom collecting a pension. She's been dead for 3 years. In Italy, a 56-year-old man allegedly kept his mother's death secret for nearly 3 years to continue collecting her pension. When he finally went to get his ID checked, they realized it's a scam. See, that's what's wrong with these. That's why we're so screwed up in this country. Everybody's trying to trying to scam, trying to whatchamacallit all the time. And it just comes back to haunt us. It just comes back to haunt us. Oh, it is what it is, folks. All right, it's time for us to go. But before we go, guess what, Mo? We're on the same page this time. Brother, you're right, my friend. You're right, boy. We're still on the same page. We're still on the same page in a lot of things. I just sometimes a little bit more vocalize certain things than other people do. All right. Which one tastes better, the tea or the vodka? Vodka. Hey, what if we put warm vodka? Might be better. All right, anyway, birthdays. December 11th, Gary Meyer, formerly of Steve and Gary. The Loop celebrates a birthday. Aaron Rodgers, former of the Green Bay Packers, and of course now with the Pittsburgh Steelers, celebrating a birthday. Britney Spears, 44 years old. My buddy Vince Amore, happy birthday to your lovely wife, celebrating a birthday. Lucy Liu, Ozzy, would have been celebrating his birthday in heaven. Mark Bales, one of the great sound engineers in Chicago. Mark, happy birthday. Mickey Thomas, singer of Starship, Jefferson Starship, and Airplane, 76 years old. Andy Williams, happy holidays, celebrating a birthday. Dick Sayed, if you're listening, I know you're on a Disney cruise with your family. That must be loaded with a lot of kids. Wow. Dick Sayed, happy birthday to your wife up in heaven. Heavenly birthday to my good friend Dick Sayed's wife up in heaven. Don Barnes, of course, from 38 Special. Brendan Fraser from The Mummy. Jay-Z turns 55 years old. Jelly Roll turns 40 years old. Marissa Tomei, my cousin Vinny, turns 60 years old. Danielle Colby from American Pickers turns 50 years old. Dennis Wilson, formerly of the Beach Boys, celebrating a birthday. Jeff Bridges, actor, 76 years old. And Gladys Knight, celebrating 87 years old. Well, it's one of those days, folks. That's right. And don't forget our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. On sale all month long. Outdo your neighbors with strings of 100, starting as low as $9.99, folks. It's Christmas time. 20% off all Christmas decorations at your following JRC stores. And don't forget that special Perfect Pet, the lifelike sleeping pet that breathes. They're wonderful companions for seniors and children, providing a lifelike, loving ownership experience starting at $35.99. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. That's right. All right, guys. Tonight, Blackhawks, Rangers will be at the game. Tomorrow, party for LinkedIn during the day with Oceans Rat Pack and Postatanos in Oak Brook. Tomorrow night, Jerry Jams, Lisa P., 7 o'clock. Friday, the party for the mayor of Rosemont during the day, Christmas party, holiday party, and then we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse Friday night. Saturday, we'll be at the Lyric Theater in Blue Island, 2 shows with Oceans Rat Pack. A lot of good stuff, guys. Be kind to one another. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments. Life is short. If you feel offended on this show, turn the channel. And just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Just be kind. It's a tough world out there. Respect, love each other. Try to, any shit that's going down, try to kindle it. Try to make it better so we can keep living in peace. Try to have fun. Spend time with family and friends because life is too damn short. The late the late John Lennon would have said peace and love. Peace and love. Need it more than ever. God bless you, everybody. Have a great day. We'll be back on Monday, December 15th. Monday, back here in the studio, Oceans Pit. the little show about big things. Have a great week. God bless. Peace and love. Say, Nick Sahajas, take us out. Bye-bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
See you later, everybody. God bless.